Hi BookTube, Sarah here, and welcome to my channel. Today I am coming to you with an announcement video. And if you couldn't tell from the thumbnail or from the cute little Santa hat here, I am coming to you with an announcement on a Christmas readathon that I am co-hosting with the lovely Tia over at Tia and All the Books, the lovely Chloe over at Always Booked, and of course the ever lovely Bree on Instagram as Falling for Romance. So I will leave link to all three of those ladies in the description box below. So, came up with this readathon idea. I know for the last few years I have done kind of a holiday book bingo, which has been super fun. But I decided for something, I want to do something a little bit different this year. And Tia approached us and she's like, hey, are you guys planning anything? And I'm like, I've been thinking about stuff. And we brainstormed together and we came up with this. And I think it is spectacular. So this is a create your own holiday adventure readathon. And it's going from December 1st to December 25th. And essentially it is reading holiday stories, but I am going to preference that by saying you don't necessarily have to read. If Christmas isn't your jam and you're not really into the Christmas books, you don't have to necessarily read Christmas stories. If something fits a prompt, you know what? You know how I'm fast and loose with my readathons. I'll totally accept that. So there is a game board that I did create and it's up here. I'm sorry, I'm biased. I think it's super adorable. So essentially what it is it looks like there's 16 prompts up there, and there are 16 prompts up there, but it's actually grouped in sections of 4. So each section of 4 is its own little, holiday adventure, if you will. So you follow along the little path, and you can do the prompts that follow that path. So you start in one spot, and your goal is to end up, after all 4 in another spot. So you have the choice. If you want to do just one of the group of 4 prompts, you can do that. If you want to do 2, 3, or if you want to be like myself and do all 4, that's awesome too. So I will be creating, I haven't gotten there yet, I will be creating an Instagram graphic, for your stories that you can plug in the book covers for whatever prompt it is that you finish. So yay, I am super stoked. So I just thought I'd go through really quickly what the prompts are. I am not going to give any recommendations right now. I'm going to save that. If you guys are interested, I am happy to do a video maybe before the end of November of, recommendations for these specific categories. There's going to be a ton of recommendations coming on my channel in December, spoiler alert, so do stick around for that. But for right now, this is for the create your own holiday adventure, pardon me. So we're going to start off in holiday romance. I mean, who doesn't love some holiday romance? So these are all, what I love is that all the prompts are based off of song titles, Christmas song titles. And they can either be like the traditional songs that we're all familiar with, or ones that are specific to an artist, like they wrote them themselves. So there's a great mixed bag here. And when I was putting together the card, I just had songs just going through my head the whole time. And it was really delightful. So the first one is All I Want for Christmas Is You, the song that we all know and love by Mariah Carey. And the prompt for that one is read a book from your wish list. The next one is Last Christmas, of course, the song by Wham. Also, side note, a great version of this song was done by Taylor Swift back when she still did a lot of country music. I highly encourage you to check it out. It's super adorable. And that is Read a Second Chance Romance or a book you meant to read last year. The next one is Baby It's Cold Outside, and that is to read a book with a warm setting or takes place in a warm climate. And then the last one for holiday romance is Underneath the Tree, which is read a book you would give as a gift. And then this ends us Underneath the Mistletoe, which is super adorable. I just love these. The girls were so creative coming up with a lot of these. The next one is Holiday Homebody. So we're going to start off with White Christmas, which is read a book with white on the cover. Pretty self-explanatory. And then we have Somebody or Someday at Christmas, which is to read a book that gives you hope for humanity, which it's a lot of fun, but I do feel that a lot of Christmas stories give you that warmth and give you that feeling of good joy and good tidings. So I think really any Christmas story would fit that one. Although the epitome of that would definitely have to be A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Read a book set in a small town, and that is for the prompt I'll Be Home for Christmas. I do always love that song. And then the last one is one of my favorite songs. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. And the prompt for that one is to read a book with a main character over the age of 30, which is just a delight. Um, and that ends us up for the holiday homebody at Grandma's house. And what better place to be at the holiday season than at your grandmother's house with family? The next one, holiday party animal. I love this one. So the first prompt for this one is Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, another favorite Christmas song of mine. I remember distinctly when I took jazz class doing this for a recital. I practiced that constantly. And this one is read a book with a musical element. So maybe somebody is a singer or a guitar player or something like that. The next one is Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, which I know is a favorite of Chloe's and myself. It's a song by NSYNC. I do love that Christmas album. And that is read a book about a holiday other than Christmas, which I do love that prompt. There are some great Hanukkah romances out there. There's one I have on my list that I plan on reading this year that I just got. So yeah, when I do the recommendation video, I will talk about that one. The next one is City of Silver Dreams, which is a song I don't think a lot of people know, but it's by Sugarland and it's on their Golden Green Christmas album. And I love it. It's beautiful. And it's to read a book set in a big city. And oh, it's just such a good song. And then the last one for that one is Wonderful Christmas Time. And that is to read a book with a fun group of friends. Love it, love it, love it. And of course, that ends our holiday party animal off at where else but the holiday Christmas party. If you end up at a holiday Christmas or the holiday office party, the office holiday party, and if you end up at the office holiday party this year, don't drink that much around your boss. I don't know this from experience, but I have coworkers, former coworkers, who have lived to tell the tale. And the last one, of course, is Kid at Heart, which I think is what a lot of us who love Christmas become this time of the year. You know, regardless of your age, if you're a Christmas lover, this is just your happy time. So the 4 prompts for this one is, the first one, of course, is Frosty the Snowman. And that is to read a book with snow on the cover. Love it. The next one is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And that is to read a book with red on the cover. Pretty easy, right, guys? Next up, Jingle Bells. Old standard. Who doesn't love that song? That is to read a travel or a road trip book. Because, of course, in Jingle Bells, they're talking about dashing through the snow. So, yeah, that one sounds super fun. And actually, it would be very interesting to find some road trip books that take place at the holidays. I would totally... If you guys have any suggestions, do let me know. If you guys have suggestions for any of these, please post them in the comments below because I'm sure everybody would love to check them out. And the very last one is Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and that is to read a book with a naughty or a nice hero. Your choice. And of course, that ends us up at where else but Santa's Workshop. I love it. I'm so super excited. So do stay tuned. There's going to be live shows. There is going to be Instagram lives. We're going to be, you know, doing a bunch of stuff on Instagram and here on YouTube amongst the 4 of us. So yes, we are so excited about this, and thank you so much for joining in. I know that there are a ton of other holiday readathons going on right now, but the great thing about them, I feel personally, that you can mix and match in a lot of them. Like, you can do a couple of different ones, and a lot of the prompts will fit, or a lot of your books will fit for multiple prompts across multiple readathons, so that's always fun. But anyway, guys, if you have any questions or comments, please do post them in the comments section below. And until my next video, everybody, take care and happy reading. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys.